In this video, we're going to show you how to transplant your seedlings from into bigger pots, and we're going to start right now. Welcome, YouTube gardeners. My name is Sydney from the Naked Gardener channel. If this is your first time to this channel and are very timid about gardening and would like to learn different DIY projects that you can use for your gardening, or even want to learn some of the recipes of the vegetables of the gardening that we use in our backyard gardening, then start right now by clicking on the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so that way you can get notified when we upload our videos weekly. Now, after watching this video, you're going to learn how to transplant your seedlings into bigger pots. Now let's get growing. Now we're going to transplant the seedlings that we have here. As you can see, we have a lot that are long overdue from getting transplanted into bigger pots. Some of these are going to be into 6-inch pots. Some of the tomato plants are probably going to be in the 4-inch pots, depending on the size of it. Now, what I normally do is I set my plants, my seedlings, into a water to make it easier for it to transfer out of there. Now, if you have a different method of transplanting your seedlings to bigger pots, comment down below. We're interested in learning different methods to make it easier for us. So, while you're doing that, the water soaks in, the soil soaks up all the water, and it makes it, like I said, it makes it easier. So we have that soaking, and as I take one, I will take another one. We'll do these tomato plants here. And you want to make sure you're transplanting your plants once they hit the first true leaves. Once the true leaves finally bust open, then you want to be able to transplant over. And before you plant them into your garden or to anywhere, you want to harden them up. We just built a portable greenhouse over there. I'll put a link right here to show you the process of that. Okay, so how you want to take this is you want to flip it upside down. You don't want to grab it by the stem, because if you grab it by the stem, you're going to damage the plant. And then you just want to pinch it off. And carefully take it out. We'll put it back in the water. As you can see, a lot of the roots are getting wrapped around there. I'm not sure, can you see that? Okay. So what we'll do now, I will probably, this is a broccoli. So what we'll do, and we already have some prepared soil. We'll also put another link above to show how we took our container soil and revamp those out, so that way you can reuse it again. You want to wet this as well. Get it nice and good. Get you a nice pocket, and you don't want to bury it more. Well, with broccolis and tomatoes, you can bury the roots, and they have tendons to from their stems. They will get roots from those stems as well, so you can bury them and it'll still go from there. So what I'm trying to do is get a good idea of where to bury the plant at, and I think that's pretty good. And we'll just add more soil in there. I kind of got this soil a little bit too wet, but it shouldn't matter. And pat it down. And then what we'll do from there is we'll harden it out. And what I mean by hardening your plant is you want to slowly adapt it to the environment that you're going to put it in. So you want to start it from about 1 hour to 2 hours each day, increasing it by 1 hour or 2 until you get up to anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. So you could take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, and then that's when you'll be able to plant it into your garden, put it into another container, and put it out into the environment, and so that way you won't stress your plant out. Another method that we've used is the double cup method, and that's from John. I will put the link down below to his YouTube channel, so that way you can find out how to use the double cup method. It's an interesting method. I learned from him. He's around my area. He's a zone A grower like myself. These were started from this cup January 30th, and today is February 23rd. Okay, February 23rd, and these look pretty good. I normally wouldn't do 3 in one of these because you get it crowded, but what we're going to do is what I learned from him is you don't want to disturb the root. And what I'm going to first do is I'm going to start off by filling my cup that I'm going to transplant it into and get that prepared. Like I said, you want to get your soil soaked, whatever you're transplanting, get that cup watered and saturated, so that way it makes it a lot easier to transplant. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you these roots. No root bound. It's mostly roots at the top, but it's a nice root, so we don't have to worry about any root bound issues there. I'm going to put it back into here and kind of gently get just this one stem from here. And these are Aunt Ruby's German green that I got from Luke from M.I. Gardener, and that is the best way I can not disturb as much root as possible. Now I'll add some more soil to make it stand upright. Like I said, with tomato plants, when you have the soil up to the stem right here, it will start growing roots from right there. So even if you put the soil up to there, from here down, it will start growing roots. And get that all nice and packed in, get it standing up right. That looks good right there. So what I'm going to do next is get the rest of these transplanted and show you what to do from there. So we got all of these transplanted into a larger container for it, and what we'll do is we'll wait another 2 to 4 weeks before we transplant them again into the bed. Now after we transplant it, it's best to water these, and what you can do is put them in a nice tray, something like this, or your plant cell trays. Water from the bottom and allow the soil to soak it up, the water from the bottom all the way up to the roots to the top, so that way it can get fed from there. This would be a good time to also allow some type of water soluble fertilization. You can use fish emulsions, or you can use compost tea, or liquid sea kelp, something like that, that will feed to the soil to get to the roots. Allow these to dry before you water them again. Somebody's racing. And what we're going to do now is going to put them back inside. They've been out here for quite a while now, and tomorrow and all next week we'll slowly allow them to go into the portable greenhouse there and get them acclimated to the outside temperature, so that way when we're ready to put them into the ground, they'll be ready to go without any type of transplant shock. Now hopefully after watching this video, you're able to see how to transplant your seedlings into bigger pots and get them acclimated. Now these been outside for a while now. What we'll do is we'll bring them back inside, and then later throughout the week we'll slowly acclimate them into the portable greenhouse there, and that way it'll be, when we're ready to transplant them outside into the raised beds that we have for them, they won't have minimize the transplant shock for them. Well, we did a lot of tomatoes, a lot of not cucumbers, cauliflowers and broccolis. So I'm excited to see how those are going to be. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. And if you have any family members, friends that are interested and want to learn how to transplant their seedlings into a bigger pot, make sure you share this video with them. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that way you can get notified when we upload our videos weekly. And as always, let's grow together.